Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit as surprised as you guys are because I wasn't thinking about making any more videos for a while, just because I ran out of like sealed stuff for football. And if you've been following my channel, then you would kind of know or remember that I'm a big, or I used to be a big Magic the Gathering collector, and I've got lots of sealed Magic the Gathering boxes and different products. And to be honest, this is one of them. I actually have four of these, and these are the Tarkir Dragonstorm set from back in, I guess, 2000 last year. These are the packs that you would get for your prize support, and not really on the black market, but stores and maybe certain individuals um, maybe didn't have enough of a showing for their event or whatever the case. They ended up selling these on eBay or maybe selling them, to friends and stuff. Well, I purchased four of these and I spent lots. It's like over $300 per box, and I have four of these boxes, and I've been wanting to hold on to them for a long, long time. And for all of my, pack streaming, like content creators, you probably know as well as I do how hard it is to step away from something as addicting as this, opening up packs and making videos and content. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to make four videos opening up all four of these boxes. So for all of my non-football, non-sport, viewers, you're probably going to enjoy this a little bit. I apologize for all of my strictly sport, or even strictly football viewers. This is going to be something you're probably not even going to click on, or once you find out, you're going to be like, no, I'm all set. So, hey, it teach his own. But for all of my Magic the Gathering or, just card enthusiasts, if you could do me a favor and try to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you're notified every time I do a video like this or something in the future. Maybe I might do a video in the future of maybe some of my collection and all that. But with that being said, I want to also let you know that so these are foil promo packs, and these are just the regular promo packs. There's only 3 cards in it, and the foil packs are the ones that are going to have like the big money possibly in them. So I don't know how to do it. I didn't really think of like the way that I was going to do it. So I'm just going to start opening up packs, and we'll see when I decide I want to start opening up some of those foil ones. But I don't know any of the prices. I stopped buying Magic the Gathering like a good amount of time ago. So the way you can tell is just this right here. This Planeswalker stamp is what will tell you that it's a promo card and not your regular card, which holds a little bit more value. So for anybody that would know the prices and wants to give me a little shout out, send me a message and let me know that I hit something pretty decent value, be much appreciated. I'm probably going to, after the video, price out most, if not all, of the mythics and rares that I don't know the prices offhand, which is going to be practically all of them. But yeah, so here we go. Let's just get into this. Here's our first mythic. Yep. So it is. We are in the middle of a snowstorm. Another one. Another snowstorm here in West Springfield, Massachusetts. And yeah, I'm inside, staying warm, and making content for you and me. Where's that? Ozolith. All right. So what have you guys been up to? Anything special? Anything big going on in your life? For me, I guess it was. I'm not saying it was a long time coming, but for me, I actually I quit my job. quit my job about a week or so ago. I have reasons. Let's just put it this way. I don't let anybody. Here's another mythic. I don't let anybody take advantage of me, and I feel very, very uncomfortable when I feel that somebody or some entity or whatever does something to me that I feel that I didn't deserve, and it's very hard for me to let that go, especially when there's no apologies at all. And something like that happened with my last employer, and I can't take that. Maybe it's this. I think this might be a little something. It's a flaw that I have, and so right now I'm in between jobs. But what I am doing is I'm in the process. My wife is almost ready to start. I'm going to put her through, and it's something she wanted, something that she wanted to do. She's wanted to do for a long time. So I would never make my wife do anything that she didn't want to do. But I'm putting her through lots of mythics, huh? Pretty nice. I mean, some of them probably aren't worth hardly anything, but anyway, so I'm putting her through CNA school. So she's going to be you know what? Why am I doing it this way, guys? You know what? This is going to be a chill, longer video. You know what? It is what it is. I'm going to get the where are they? Here they are, right here. Let's get these little stands that I bought, huh? Let's start putting these out. I bought these for a reason, right? Let's use them so we can display the mythics. Because that's what Magic the Gathering creators want to see. They want to see what mythics are being pulled. Plus they call them bomb rares, the rares that are sought after. Which, to be honest, these promo packs, the mythics, and the rares. I think the rares and mythics they can come from like many different sets. So it'll kind of throw you a little bit. All right. You know what? Actually, I didn't even notice that. We got one more mythic to display. Let's see if we can fill up this whole background full of mythics, huh? We got 4 so far, and I'm not even keeping track of the packs. All right, so what else we got? We got Winter Night Stories. Let's put the rares over here so I'm not reaching too far. Yep, so it's always going to be a rare or a mythic in the beginning, an uncommon, and maybe possibly a common in the middle, and then here's another mythic. Look at that, huh? We're hitting some mythics we got going on. All right. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna do just to keep the suspense. I think I'm gonna open up all of the regular promo packs, and then we'll save the foils for the end. Ha ha ha. Okay, so we got Clarion Conqueror. And wow, my goodness. We're hitting lots of mythics, but I hope I'm wrong, but it seems like we're hitting a lot of the wrong mythics. So, we got Virtue of Persistence. I remember playing Magic the Gathering Arena, which I still kind of do, but I remember that that was a pretty good staple with that card, that black mythic that I just pulled. I don't think that we're going to be able to have enough room, guys. Not to mention, I only have 10 of those stands for all the mythics that I'm gonna get. Ha ha ha! Love the mythics. All my Magic the Gathering players, content creators, and lovers know how much we love our mythic rares. Boy, am I hitting one after the other! My goodness. Can't really see the cards in the background now because I went ahead and I zoomed in so you can see. Well, you know what? Any mythic that you see that I pull, maybe if I didn't already, I'll just take a quick stop, whatever, so you guys can take a look at that. Hey, look at that! We got just a rare. So Lamplight Phoenix. Yeah, so I'm putting her through CNA school, and her first day of orientation today is Monday. no school for the kids because of the big storm we got going on outside right now. So no school, and her first day of orientation is Friday. I think this is a little bit something, this Mysterized Village. And, my wife keeps on bugging me, telling me that I should be putting prices. But I'm so new with this whole, card stuff, making videos, that I know it's probably pretty simple. Maybe just a little bit more time consuming, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to. Plus, like I was saying, time consuming. Call me lazy, call me what you want, but maybe it also helps to make it a little bit more interactive, where somebody sees a card and like, ooh, what is that? How much is that? Or I think I remember, like just what I was saying. I think I remember that was worth something. Here's another Mythic, Terror of the Peaks, and we're gonna start doing it like this. Maybe I'll put it like that. I need enough room, so we're just gonna put it back here. Whatever. All right. So yeah, maybe you guys will. People who are interested might start looking up some of the individual cards that I pull, because I don't know the prices, and be like, oh, I think that was something. Let me look and see how much that is. And, yeah, little interactive video. Boy, we're hitting. I know I keep saying it, but I'm a little surprised at how many mythics that we're hitting. I only have one more display, and then after that, we're just gonna start making piles. I can guarantee you. I think what I'll do is at the end, I'll just go through and do a little flashback on all of the mythics that I pulled. And there's the Lorian of the third pass. There are a lot of packs. I was not expecting me to pull this many mythics so soon, which is great. That's awesome. Like I was saying, that's what. Here's another one. That's what everybody. I'm hitting. Wow, like the mythic count. Let's do a quick count right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 10 mythics. 10 mythics, and it's got to be maybe around like 14 packs. Maybe even less. Maybe, I don't even know. And I don't remember how many, does it say on the box? Say the quantity? No. It just says quantity 1, meaning like one box. All right. Herd heirloom. So this is going to give me some time after the video to price this stuff out, which I like. Lets me enjoy more of the whole collecting process. Some of the surprises where it's like, whoa, I didn't know that it was worth that much. Wow. Oh, there we go. Gonna start falling like dominoes. Okay. Rediscover the way. Here goes another mythic. Sorry, buddy. Kura the Boundless. Kura the Boundless Sky. Flying and Death Touch. We're going to make the pile right there. We'll move the rares out of the way. Put the pile of mythics right there. That's what we're going to have to do now, guys. Going to have to make a pile for the mythics. Yep, so I'm now basically the stay-at-home here's Bloomborough. This is like one of the most popular sets of like the last, I don't know how many years. It's a very popular set. So the rares and mythics out of that are probably going to be a little bit, but yeah. So anyway, so I'm going to be kind of like the mom dad type thing. I'll be staying home, staying out of the cold, kind of enjoying this time, spending more time with the family, and I won't get into any specifics on it, just because, I don't know. It's not that I don't think it's important. It's just that I'd like to keep some things. I think this is worth a little bit. Here's another Bloomborough. Some things I like to keep to myself, just a little bit of private stuff. But I was in the military for 8 years, and when I got out of the military, I did a deployment. I did many deployments. I deployed to Afghanistan. I deployed down to Louisiana for the Hurricane Katrina relief. I deployed to Logan Airport after September 11th for airport security. You know, uh, did deployments here and there. And there's another mythic, Goldspan Dragon. And after I got out of the military, I just pretty much I dealt with a lot of kind of like the mental of when you get out of the military and you go back to your regular like civilian life. And I was in the military from the time that I graduated high school, 6 days after, all the way till I was 26 years old, and I'm 46, or I'll be 46 on the April 27th. And so, long story short, because you know how much I do these long story short and it doesn't work out. I am currently 70% disabled from the military. A lot of it is mental, a little bit physical, whatever. But I went to my doctor's appointments. They did interviews with me, and they deemed me 70%. So that allows me, not a crazy amount, but that allows me enough money to, take care of my family a little bit, until my wife can get this CNA certificate and then start working full time. And I'll be, here doing the housework, taking care of the kids, trying to do what my wife does, on a daily. And when the time comes in the future, when the kids get a little bit older, because I have a 4 and a 6-year-old boy and a girl, you guys probably know that, all my subscribers that watch my videos. And when they get a little bit older, maybe a little bit more responsible, a little bit less crazy, and I'll be able to pick up here's the last one, guys. Last one of the regular, we're going to get to the foil. But I'll be able to pick up like a part-time job and fill in some of the gaps where it's appropriate, where we can both be gone, like during school hours and, here and there. So I'll be able to pick up a part-time. And look at that, huh? Last pack, we end up getting a mythic. All right, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and take all these mythics down, and I'll do a quick little show of each of them before we move on to the foil packs. So here's Delny, there's Tagam Master Opportunist, Moonshaker Cavalry, Call the Spirit Dragons, Ureni the Song Unending, Terror of the Peaks, Coma Cosmo Serpent, Rakdos Patron of Chaos, Maha Its Feathers Knight. Maha Its Feathers Knight. Okay. Portal to Phyrexia. Look at that. It's a 9 mana casting cost. That's a big boy right there. Goldspan Dragon. Kura, the Boundless Sky. Virtue of Persistence. And Baitor, Kin to All. All right, so those are all of our mythics. Nice. That's a good amount right there. So now let's get into, let me clear some of this stuff away. Let's get into our foil packs. Let's see, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10 foil packs. Let's hope that we didn't shoot our load of all the mythics in the regular and we get next to nothing in the foil, because this, out of everything we've opened today, this is where you want to see the mythics, especially the hot, like they call them bomb mythics. Warden of the Grove. These are all going to be foil, guys, even the middle uncommon. And all right, here our first card is Call the Spear Dragons. That is our foil. Can't really tell too well. It's not like a surge foil or any other special kind of foil. It's just a regular foil. So hey, look at that. Pack 1, Mythic. You know what? And we'll fill it up. You know, we'll go here, left to right. Why not? All right, so that's number 1 out of 10 packs. Let's see. Can we get 4 Mythics out of 10 packs? I mean, if we keep up what we were doing with the other packs, it's 1,000% doable. All right, Yahan Road Watcher, Strategic Betrayal, and another Mythic. 2 in a row, guys. Wow. Atsushi, the Blazing Sky. Foil. All right, next pack. So we are 2 for 2. Twofer. It's a 2 for 2. Remember, I got 3 more boxes of these. I mean, I spent $300+ on each box, like over about like a year or so ago, whatever. Is that, and another Mythic 3 for 3. My goodness, guys! Wow, 3 for 3, and all those other Mythics before. There's Chimmel the Inner Sun. All right, 3 for 3. We were saying 4, and we're already at 3 for 3. I mean, unless we hit a drastic dry spell, I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit our goal. There's Kishla Village, Encroaching. Look at that! Wow, 4 for 4. Man, did I get the box? Huh? Nice. Let me move this over a little bit. Move that over. Right there, just like that. Boom. All right. So look at that, 4 for 4. And you see, guys, that I'm too much of a rookie. I am too much of an amateur to try to do anything crazy or anything special with these. And you see that I've been opening up basically all these packs on camera. I know that I take the pack away to, like, you know, move it or maybe like kind of open it a little bit, I think. But I'm just opening packs, guys. So here's our first. Wow, all those, and that's our first non-mythic. Well, we hit our goal. Like I said, you know, anything after this is more than what I was even remotely thinking that we would end up getting. So here's Narset, Jeskai Waymaster, Channel Fireball, and this one right here, Banner of Kinship. I think this is going to be some decent money right here. This is a good card. These Bloomburrow, like I said, these Bloomburrow cards, man. That set is a bomb set. Lots of money in that set. Anybody, any of my subscribers interested in checking this game out? If you give it a little bit of time, I can guarantee you it'll probably be one of the best things you've ever experienced in your life. It's an awesome, awesome set. I mean, awesome game. So here's that. And we're at, what, 5 mythics in 10 packs? That's 50%. Like, you can't beat that. I'd be very honored if he did, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Shout out to my boy, Joey Moss. Joey Mossberg Swerve. He's my favorite YouTuber that does all pretty much all Magic the Gathering. He'll throw in a trading card game here and there on something. But what's up, Joey? Hey, look, Mom, no hands. I'm doing it, Joey. I told Joey in one of my messages, because I talk to him every once in a while, so I'll throw him a message here and there. Told him that I was not buying Magic anymore. I was getting into football, and he goes, "Oh, that's a bad idea." He goes, "You're the money that you get back." Whoa, what? I was gonna say, like, the background was all blurry, but he said basically, "Oh, here's another mythic, Taval, Arbiter of Virtue." Man, and I believe we have one more pack. But yeah, he was saying that that what you would get back compared to how much you spend is drastically different than Magic the Gathering. But I just wanted to do something, and I still do. I want to do something a little bit different. Plus, I mean, there's nothing better than getting some really good case hits on some football players, and then when the season starts, you get to watch them play and see your dollar signs go up. All right, so we got this, we got that, and then all right, so we end on a non-mythic. All right. So what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mythics, guys. 8 mythics out of 10 packs. Wow. We doubled up on our mythic count for these foil packs. That is awesome. I'll do one little throwback or whatever. All right, so Banner Kinship. We got Alania Divergent Storm. Here's Maha. It's Feather. Wait a minute. All right, so I was wrong. That Alania Divergent Storm. Oh my goodness, I did 2 of them. That's weird. What was I thinking? I'm not thinking. That's what it is. Those 2 are not mythics. Those are just rares. How many other did I do of that? What? Amateur guys. Amateur hour. Ha ha ha. Maha. It's Feathers Night. Another. What was I doing? Oh my goodness. All right, so did we? Yeah, I think we at least got 4. Here's the Atsushi, the Blazing Sky. This is a mythic. You see the orangish red color. Chimil, the Inner Sun. Call the Spirit Dragons. And Taval, Arbiter Virtue. Okay, so let's do. What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got 5. All right, so you know what? I'm not gonna draw this out any longer. Hit that like and subscribe button, turn on your notifications every time I post a new video. And yeah, I'm going to be opening up another box of this in my next video. So if you guys like this, get ready for the video number 2. And with that being said, take care of yourself. Stay warm if you're up here in the Northeast or the East Coast, pretty much. We got this big storm that's going on right now. And you know what I like to say. Love, peace, and chicken grease.